Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Sabah al khair, and welcome to CPSA's Daily Morning Assembly.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم أصبحنا وأصبح الملك لله والحمد لله لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير ربي أسألك خير ما في هذا اليوم وخير ما بعده وأعوذ بك من شر هذا اليوم وشر ما بعده ربي أعوذ بك من الكسل وسوء الكبر ربي أعوذ بك من عذاب في النار وعذاب في القبر. We have reached the morning, and at this very time unto Allah belongs all authority, and all praises for Allah. None has the right to be worshipped except Allah, alone without partner. To Him belongs all control and praise, and He is over all things powerful. My Lord, I ask you for the good of this day and the good of what follows it, and I take refuge in you from the evil of this day and the evil of what follows it. My Lord, I take refuge in you from laziness and senility. My Lord, I take refuge in you from torment in the fire and punishment in the grave. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. In the name of Allah, with whose name nothing is harmed on earth, nor in the heavens, and He is the all-seeing, the all-knowing. رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد نبيا. I am pleased with Allah as the Lord, and Islam as a religion, and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as a prophet. اللهم إني أسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا. O Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge, goodly provision, and acceptable deeds. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Jazakallahu khairan, Cheyenne. So for today's announcements, there's a junior high math and science tutoring after school with Ms. Samina Khan, mock trial meeting after school in room 410, NHS meeting for 11th and 12th graders in room 518 with Ms. Forsyth. In addition, there's an NJHS meeting in room 510 in the chemistry lab after school today. And there is a high school boys basketball game today after school against Shepherd High School in Palos Heights. So inshallah, you all do well. Also want to announce the high school boys basketball win from Tuesday, mashallah. They defeated MCC this Tuesday. So Mubarak to the boys, and inshallah they do well today. Yesterday, our high school girls did play a game against Universal. Though we did not win in points, but mashallah, I was very happy to be there and watch them play and just seeing how great our team has improved over the years. I've been here for a long time. And I remember when we used to lose by 70 points against Universal. Now we're losing by 5. So you did a very good job, ladies, yesterday. So I'm very proud of you, mashallah. Inshallah, we'll have more wins throughout the season. And then I just had a couple of other announcements. Also for elementary boys basketball, there is practice after school today, and for fifth and sixth grade boys, you'll meet in front of the gym in the new building today at 3:45. So the fifth and sixth grade boys elementary team, please make sure at 3:45 you meet in front of the gym in this building for practice. And then after that, you will go to the old gym and continue your practice with Coach K, inshallah, where he'll give you your jerseys, inshallah. Actually, I'm sorry, not today. Tomorrow you'll receive your jerseys. So elementary boys, please make sure you report there after school today. And then I had, again, two more announcements. So yesterday when I announced, I had two seniors of the week. Sana Ali wasn't able to come, so she is here now, Sana Ali. So I just wanted to kind of talk about, again, her nomination that she received from Miss Dilka Shwajapkar. So she said that Sana, mashallah, is a very bright and humble young girl, which I agree with. She's always friendly and outgoing with both her peers and her teachers and doesn't hesitate to help anyone. She never says no, mashallah. She's on the yearbook staff, so she's always helping and giving great ideas for that. And she's active participant in the Girls Student Council. Sana, how long have you been at Cpsa?
14 years.
14 years she's been here. So mashallah, we're very happy that you've been here with us and part of our Cpsa family. Jazakallahu khairan, Sana. Okay. And then I have actually our final presentation of the day. I have Senior Hamidullah Khan, who is going to present on the nizams of Hyderabad. So I don't know if anyone knows the last nizam that was, I don't know how to properly word it, that was kind of overthrown. The nizams were overthrown and thrown out of Hyderabad in India. The last nizam of Hyderabad just passed away recently in Turkey. So Hamidullah Khan is here to give us a bit of a presentation in that regard. And here you go.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Many of you have been wondering why on Tuesday I was dressed up for seemingly no reason. And the reason was the passing of His Exalted Highness, the 8th Nizam Karam Jah, and my desire to show my respect to him and his dynasty. The Nizams were the rulers of the princely state of Hyderabad from 1724 until 1948. And even though they were under the rule of the British, they held a lot of influence across the Indian subcontinent and eventually across the entire world. When India became independent in 1947, Hyderabad remained an independent country at the center of India. However, 1 year later, in 1948, India invaded Hyderabad. And the 7th Nizam, Mir Usman Ali Khan, was forced to surrender after a short war. The 7th Nizam is often referred to as the modern architect of Hyderabad for his efforts into modernizing the city and the state. And the Nizams were at one point the only producer of diamonds in the entire world. And as a result, they became extremely rich off of it. The 7th Nizam was also famously featured in the Times magazine in 1937 for being the richest man in the world at the time. Now, the 8th Nizam, Mukarram Jah, who ruled from 1967 until 2023, he was the grandson of the 7th Nizam, and he's also the grandson of the last Khalifa of Islam from the Ottoman, because his grandfather was also the Khalif, was also the last Khalifa of the Ottoman Empire. And Nizam Mukarram Jah, he is also the heir to the Khilafat, as his grandfather, the last Khalifa of Islam, named him as the successor to the Khilafat. The 8th Nizam, he did not have any power or privileges after 1971, but he continued to be a symbol of Hyderabadi unity until his death. And even though the Nizam has a successor, he will not be recognized as the next Nizam by the government of India. And I know many of you are not Hyderabadi, but it's important for us to cross these ethnic lines and learn about Muslim history as it's being made right in front of our eyes. and as people around the world attempt to erase our heritage. And I would also like to end this off saying that we don't know when death will come to us. Just an hour ago, I learned of the death of my very close relative. And we don't know when death will come to us. His children are high school students themselves. So he was around the age of most of our fathers. And I met him just a few months ago. He was amazingly healthy. No problems whatsoever. So we don't know when death will come to us. It can come to us when we are extremely elderly, like the Nizam was, or it can come to us when we're extremely young and not expecting it. So please, everyone, remember, pray namaz, be connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because we don't know when death will come to us. We don't know when we'll have to face Allah. Yeah, that's all I would like to say.
Jazakallah khairan. I appreciate that. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. May Allah give him rahman, inshallah, and the highest of heavens. Jazakallah khairan for that presentation. I appreciate it very much, Hamidullah. It is important to know our history, our Islamic history, and yeah, I had heard about it over the weekend and didn't know much about it. So, a little bit of ignorance on my behalf. So I'm glad that Hamidullah was able to enlighten us and give us some more knowledge. And like you said, you don't know. When your time is coming. So let's, be good Muslims, pray our prayers, be good people, and be good to others, inshallah. Actually, I do have one more thing I would like to share, if I could get a minute. We have Spirit Week next week, as you all know. So I wanted to share the flyer in that regard, just to go over it to make sure we all know what the weekly attire is and what some of the rules are. So on Monday, January 23rd. So it's from January 23rd to the 27th. It's for all 6th through 12th grade students. So Monday, sports day, wear your favorite sports team jersey, hoodies, hats, and gear for Monday. On Tuesdays, mismatch day. So please come in wearing, if you like, your most ridiculous outfits. On Wednesday is twin day. So please make sure you have your twin for that day. Dress up as your favorite fictional character on Thursday from a book, a movie, or a show. And then Friday, the last day, is Cpsa Thunder Day. So you wear your school colors, school spirit wear, blue, orange, and white. Just please make sure that you remember that, first of all, students can either participate in Spirit Week. So you follow what the daily attire is. If you're not going to do that, you have to wear your regular uniform. It's not a day to wear whatever you want, a week to wear whatever you want. Clothing should be Islamically appropriate all the time, something you could pray in. It has to be loose fitting, modest, and again, ready for prayer. No holes, no tight fitting clothes, please. Absolutely no toy weapons or violent accessories of any kind. And I know it says no heavy makeup. That means face paint. So I know a lot of you like to, put some face paint on your face. No full face paint, please. So you could, put some things on your face here and there, little things, representing your class and your grade. That's fine. But please do not have full face paint, because you have to pray. So just keep those things in mind. Keep it light. Keep it happy. There'll be daily events and prizes that Ms. Sadiq doing during lunch, inshallah. So please make sure that you follow and we have fun next week. Jazakumullah khairan, everyone, for joining us, and have a very blessed day.